You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Okay, well, we're going to talk about Brittney Griner and Joe Biden, okay? At this point, the Biden administration has turned this Brittney Griner thing into a nightmare. It's a nightmare for national security, and now we got Russia that's come back. And look, the Biden administration looks like a bunch of idiots, okay? Bunch of ants all running around out there. The flooding water's coming in, and they're running for the hills. They don't know what to do about this Brittney Griner thing. Putin is playing them like a fiddle at this point. And Putin is Charlie Daniels, for crying out loud. All right? It's crazy. We know at this point Russia didn't even ask for Victor Bout. All right? The word is the Biden administration volunteered the Merchant of Death to get back a damn WNBA basketball player that, far as we could tell, hasn't been a huge fan of the United States over the last couple of years. I look, virtue signaling, begging letter aside, and I don't want to hear that crap about how patriotic you are when you wouldn't come out of the locker room for the national anthem. Don't want to hear it. Okay? Don't want to hear it now because you've gotten a taste of what actual oppression really is about. All right? Went into Russia, broke one of their laws, self-admittedly broke one of their laws, pled guilty to carrying vape cartridges with cannabis oil in it. All right? We find out last night, CNN, I mean, yeah, I understand. Most of the time, it's a grain of salt. But when it comes to things involving the Biden administration like this, and they got a tip that Russia has come back to Biden and they want a convicted murderer out of Germany, along with Victor Bout. Again, Putin is playing Biden because he knows he can. Okay? Biden is weak. Biden is decrepit. Biden has tested positive for COVID again, somehow, some way. We don't know. Well, enter Tulsi Gabbard. Now, Gabbard is, technically speaking, she's supposed to be a Democrat. But frankly, she's a lot more Republican than a lot of Republicans out there right now looking right at you, Mitt Romney. Okay? And she's in one of these states where, frankly, if you don't have a D next to your name, in politics, your career is over. All right? Kind of like California. Kind of like New York. All right? You're just not going to win with an R next to your name. So, Tulsi Gabbard has called out Joe Biden here. And she asked a really damn good question. If you are going all the way to Russia to get somebody out of a prison over cannabis in another country, what are you going to do over here exactly? Let's listen to her video because she owns Joe Biden on this.
So the Biden administration just announced that they are taking steps to try to pressure Russia into freeing Brittney Griner, who is being detained in Russia right now for possession of cannabis. So here's the question. Is the Biden-Harris administration going to use their power to release the countless of Americans who are currently being held in our own prisons for cannabis possession? Of course not. This is just the latest glaring example of their hypocrisy.
Oh, Tulsi Gabbard has asked a very valid question of the Biden-Kamala Harris administration. If you're willing to go get somebody out of Russia who was arrested there in another country breaking their laws, what are you going to do here for all of the people locked up right now for cannabis charges? What are we doing there exactly, Joseph Biden? Because it's a great question. What are you going to do? You look officially like a fool, a bumbling idiot when it comes to this Brittney Griner thing. Tulsi Gabbard pointed it out. Your hypocrisy is glaring over this now. What are you going to do here? Or, as with everything else, you're more concerned with everything going on in every other country except the United States of America. I mean, let's be real. He's willing to let us all go down the drain as long as he keeps all these other countries' asses in business. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tulsi came out and called him out on this, and she's right. It's a hell of a valid point. You want to make us look like total idiots, and all you other politicians that signed bipartisan resolutions and have been out there virtue signaling on the behalf of a WNBA superstar for a league that nobody gives a rat's ass about. What are you going to do for U.S. citizens that are locked up right now for cannabis issues? You're going to another country to get somebody out of prison. You've got people locked up here for that, by the way. Good question. Good question. Somehow I don't feel like we're going to get an answer. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Tulsi Gabbard. Valid question. Great question. A question we know damn good and well nobody's getting an answer to here. Peace. I'm out. Till next time, Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.